Wait, do you still get surprised when you meet a Latino Muslim? Did you know that Latinos are converting to Islam faster than any other ethnic group? What if I told you that earlier this year in March, a server was created to be a support group? You know, there's a Latino Muslim here, there's a Latino Muslim there, but when you look around, they're not everywhere, right? So a support group is created. Or if I told you within the first 3 months, there was over 500 Latino Muslims inside that Discord. Because that's exactly what happened. I never expected to find that many Latino Muslims myself, being a Latina Muslim. And now I see them everywhere, alhamdulillah.
Di tengah semarak budaya Latin yang kaya akan tradisi dan warna, komunitas Muslim Latin kini tumbuh dengan pesat. Semakin banyak orang dari latar belakang Latin yang menemukan ketenangan dalam Islam, merangkul keyakinan ini dengan sepenuh hati tanpa meninggalkan jati diri budaya mereka. Perkembangan komunitas ini menjadi bukti bahwa Islam dapat tumbuh indah di mana saja, termasuk di tengah budaya Latin yang hangat dan penuh semangat.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Haiti and I'm a 24-year-old Salvadorian revert. I've been Muslim for a little over 3 years now, alhamdulillah. And the journey has been one for the books. As you guys know, Latino culture and Islam are kind of polar opposites in a lot of aspects, but a lot of our values still align with Islam. Cultural issues is a different story. But then again, there's cultural issues in every culture, and that's outside of Islam. That's outside of religion. Earlier this year, I had the privilege to start a online support group for Latino Muslims. We have Latino Muslims from all over in different states, some from outside the country and so inside that Discord. So alhamdulillah, it's been beautiful to see that I'm no longer alone. You know, this is a part of the reason why I started this Discord was because before this year, I had became Muslim, and because I don't see other Latino Muslim, it causes such a identity crisis, you know, not seeing other Muslims that look like me as far as where I come from, my roots and everything. And I think like just subconsciously it creates that, oh, I have to blend in to what's out there, and what's out there is not what I look like. But alhamdulillah, I was able to really start thinking about, you know, I can be Latina and I can be Muslim at the same time. I can't do everything that I used to do, but I can definitely still be both. I'm just learning how those two things will coexist within me, obviously putting Islam first. But it's been definitely a beautiful journey, and again, having everyone around me in that online Discord, and also meeting them in real life, because we've made trips. Having other Latino Muslims around me was a game changer, because we're all going through the same struggles. We're all letting go of the same things. We're all picking up on the same things. So we're all kind of in sync. Obviously, all of us have our own journeys, different speeds, but all the same end goal. And we all have a lot of the similar mini goals along the way. So even if it's online and now it's in real life, this is something that I hope and I pray that every Latino Muslim experiences, because it's made wearing hijab easier for me. It's made being Muslim easier for me. And every revert deserves that.
So this message is for all the reverts out there. Now, for those of you who don't know, you know, I've been Muslim now for about 3.5 years. I reverted to Islam back in 2021. So I've dealt, you know, with a lot of different experiences. What I wanted to touch base on is in regards to judgment being passed on reverts. You know what I'm saying? I know it gets hard as a revert. Number one, you know, it's especially if you come from a different, you know, a total different religion, background, culture, where they don't understand Islam. If you're already receiving some type of judgment from either family, friends, you know, or people around you and whatnot, and that's already hard enough in itself. But I understand how it could be even more of a challenge for a lot of reverts to receive, criticism from people within the community, which is, an issue that we need to fix in our community. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how it could be very, very difficult to deal with that. Just from personal experience, I'm someone who's always had thick skin, so I never really cared what anyone has ever said about me, to be totally honest with you. I never let it affect me. But I do see and have seen and still see to this day how it affects other people, who maybe might not have thick skin or have difficulty trying to, move past the criticisms and trying to stay on deen and trying to, learn more about Islam. And people within the community, you have to understand that when you do things like this, you push people away. You know what I'm saying? So instead of trying to push people away, have conversations with people, and do it with the best intention on helping them try to learn. You know what I mean? Because not everyone's gonna go about it the same way. Everyone has a different path, a different way of going about things. And, to the reverse, like I said, that criticism, don't let it affect your journey. Don't let it affect you in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a flaw in some kind of way, and you have to just do your best and move forward with the best intent. And that's the only advice that I can give. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.